The stage lights slowly dim, and a deep hush falls over the massive America's Got Talent studio. Thousands of eyes fix on the lone figure standing in the middle of the stage, Marcelito Pomoy. He takes a single, quiet breath, his hands gently clasped together, and for a moment, the entire nation seems to fall silent. There is no music yet, no introduction, no movement. Only suspense. Even the judges lean forward, sensing something unusual about to unfold. Cowell studies him with that familiar, piercing gaze, as if trying to understand the mystery already surrounding this soft-spoken Filipino singer. The first note escapes Marcelito's lips, and it's pure, smooth, and angelically high. The sound floats across the room like a warm wave that embraces every listener. The audience, who moments earlier had been buzzing with excitement, suddenly freeze in absolute stillness. People blink slowly, almost as if they are trying to confirm whether the voice they hear is real. His high tenor tone carries emotion, precision, and a heavenly sweetness that instantly pulls everyone into his world. But then it happens, the moment that stops America in its tracks. Without any warning, Marcelito switches to a deep, commanding female soprano, a voice normally reserved for world-class opera performers. The transition is so seamless, so shockingly perfect, that it feels as though the universe has glitched for a second. A few audience members instinctively gasp. Heidi Klum's hand shoots to her mouth. Howie Mandel's eyes widen as he leans forward, trying to understand what just happened. Even Simon, the most difficult man to impress, raises both eyebrows in unstoppable disbelief. A whisper rushes through the crowd, "Is this real?" People look around, searching for answers, but all they find is the same stunned reaction mirrored on every face. Marcelito continues singing, now shifting effortlessly between his masculine tone and an otherworldly female operatic voice. Every transition feels like magic. It's as if two world-class singers are sharing one body, one soul, one stage. The judges don't even speak, they're caught in a spell. Simon's expression softens from curiosity to an unmistakable look of awe. He knows, and the world knows, that they're not just witnessing a performance, they're witnessing history. The camera pans to the audience, and the reactions are priceless. Some are frozen with their mouths open. Others are clutching their heads, unable to process what they're hearing. A few fans are already crying. It's that powerful, that unreal. As Marcelito holds a long, soaring high note, the spotlight intensifies, bathing him in a golden glow. For a second, he doesn't seem human. He seems supernatural, a voice gifted to earth to stun, inspire, and rewrite the boundaries of talent. And at that exact moment, America collectively understands. They are watching one of the greatest AGT moments of all time. The moment Marcelito transitions into his dual voice again, a wave of disbelief rolls through the judges' panel. Heidi Klum is the first to react, her eyes widen, and her hand instantly flies to her chest as if her heart just skipped a beat. She turns to Howie beside her, whispering, "No way, no way." But even she can't look away from the stage. Howie leans forward, elbows on the desk, staring with an expression somewhere between a scientist analyzing a miracle and a fan witnessing something impossible. Meanwhile, Simon Cowell, the man famously known for his unshakable composure, looks completely stunned. His eyebrows rise higher with each vocal switch. His face tightens in concentration, as though he's trying to uncover Marcelito's secret. But the more Marcelito sings, the more Simon realizes, there is no trick. What he's seeing is real. It's raw, unmatched talent happening right in front of him. Marcelito stands calmly on the stage, yet he's delivering something that feels too extraordinary for a single human being. His voice flips effortlessly from a warm tenor to a powerful soprano, each note placed with surgical precision. He's not just singing, he's bending the laws of vocal physics. The judges shake their heads, unable to absorb what they're witnessing. At the back of the studio, the audience rises in waves, as if pushed by an invisible force. Every time Marcelito switches voices, the crowd erupts in screams and applause. The camera captures the chaos, people covering their mouths, jumping, shouting, grabbing each other's arms in disbelief. It's the kind of reaction that only happens once every few seasons, the kind that turns performers into legends. Heidi is now fully emotional. "He's two people," she blurts out, laughing and crying at the same time. Howie points at Marcelito with both hands, almost yelling, "This is insane." Their reactions only grow stronger when Marcelito hits an impossibly clean operatic run in a female voice. It sounds so perfect that even the audio crew backstage stare at their monitors, whispering things like, "This can't be one person." Simon finally leans back in his chair, a slow smile spreading across his face, the rare kind of smile he only gives when he knows he has found something world-changing. He nods once, twice, then again, stunned into a silence that speaks louder than any critique. He glances at the other judges, and they all share the same expression. They have never seen anything like this in their careers. As Marcelito continues, switching voices like a supernatural vocal shapeshifter, the entire studio becomes an ocean of shock, awe, and admiration. Everyone realizes, this is not just another AGT act. This is one of the greatest performers to ever step on this stage. As Marcelito Pomoy approaches the final part of his performance, the entire studio feels like a ticking bomb of energy. The music swells, lights brighten, and Marcelito prepares to deliver the note that will define this moment. One last breath, and then he releases a final dual-note climax that seems to split the air itself. His male and female voices rise together, powerful, flawless, and impossibly synchronized. It's a sound that feels unreal, bigger than the stage, bigger than the show itself. And then, the studio explodes. The audience leaps to their feet so fast it looks like a wave crashing upward. People scream, whistle, clap, and shout his name. The roar is so loud the microphones crackle. Some fans are crying, others shaking their heads in disbelief, while many simply stand frozen with their hands over their mouths. It's not applause anymore, it's an eruption, a sound reserved for legends. The judges stand instantly. Heidi Klum is the first to jump up, slamming both hands on the table, her face glowing with excitement. "Oh my God! Oh my God!" she shouts, unable to contain the emotions bursting out. Howie Mandel steps back from the desk with both arms raised high, yelling toward the audience, "Unbelievable! This is impossible." Even Alicia Dixon, usually collected, is clapping wildly, her smile stretching from ear to ear as she stares at Marcelito like he's a miracle. Then the camera cuts to Simon Cowell, and this is the moment the world remembers. Simon stands slowly, eyes locked on Marcelito, wearing the rarest expression of all, pure, stunned admiration. He points directly at Marcelito and says something that sends chills across the room. "This isn't human. This is pure talent." The audience screams even louder. It's official, Marcelito has conquered the toughest critic on television. Backstage, contestants and crew crowd around the monitor. Some are whispering, "He won, he has to win," while others simply watch in awe. Even the stagehands, who've seen thousands of performances, are shaking their heads and smiling, knowing they've witnessed something that will be replayed for years. Marcelito, overwhelmed, places a hand on his chest and bows deeply. His eyes glisten, his smile wide but humble. He looks around at the crowd that refuses to sit down. The ovation continues, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, nearly a full minute of unstoppable cheering. It's the kind of reaction performers dream of their whole lives. As the lights fade to gold around him, Marcelito realizes he hasn't just finished a performance, he has created a moment that will live forever in AGT history. A moment America will never forget. A moment where everyone knew they had just witnessed a once-in-a-generation talent.